any openers in towards A or maybe even C because of the long ranges. They're trying to do it, but they're getting met with so much resistance that they have no choice but to back off. It's going to be babytz who gets caught out in towards garage. Maybe play off of that information somehow. Oreopheliaa's position revealed further because of that little dark cover that gets shot out. So they know where she is. It's just a matter of trying to find the duels in a way that helps them, but it's not working out.
Tarathiel is just slowly keeping it. Spots out Polly. She spots out another, but it's going to be Muffyn getting that kill with just the ghost. And it's now up to Jinny. She's the lone person here. Not so lone because she does have that recon bolt and it tags up Eisberg. Now she knows where she is. That's going to be Sova versus Sova. Jinny is going to spray Eisberg down, but both of them are low. But she's going to be joined now by the rest of the members here, and Ayumiii is also creeping up towards C long.
Yeah. All they needed was that little bit of information. They have the advantage. Jinny needs to make the move. So ball in her court, she pushes up and unfortunately in towards Enerii's crosshair. Really early days. But considering how Alter Ego Celeste is actually holding this, they've given up so much space on C that Mad Army basically have a red welcome mat. They're walking in, they've got control, just need to get the spike planted and do it safely. Of course, there's going to be a bit of resistance by Tarathiel, but not that much damage sustained. Maybe Anko being taken away, but that's about it. They can still play this retake situation favorably. 4v4, all they need to do is to hold the angles. Of course, kind of suspecting a push from Garage. They go into peek it. That's one player getting taken away now. 2v3 and Ayumiii still looking for even more. Jinny shuts that down. So all of a sudden, a lot better, but they still need to play out the time. babytz trying to pull off a bit of a side flank coming in from Garage, and she's going to be able to do the damage. And Jinny, Polly was playing Omen last week, now she's swapping over to Astra. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, maybe they want the element of surprise, but the element of surprise goes to Muffyn peeking against that operator. And a lot of ultimates really used here towards the C site, but that's not going to stop them at all because the team of AE, they're just going to stay here by this wall.
Oh gosh, but you know what? That doesn't matter. Anko's just going to push up B. She calls it clear, maybe wanting her teammates to rotate over to A, but that's not necessary. Polly pushes up front, they find the frag, the trades happen. Ayumiii even trying to do some damage from Garage. It's not going to help them out.
That you're not really admiring the push here of Mad Army. Just Muffyn just takes control and takes away that operator, but enerii doesn't miss the second time. She gets a kill against Anko.
A sudden aggressive push towards mid as well, and it's another operator by Mad Army. All of a sudden have no choice but to respect this. Do they still want to peek out mid? Of course they spend 1 star just to kind of hit an area a little, but it doesn't do that much. I mean, she just sustains it, and now she repositions herself. Mad Army maybe slowly creeping up in towards A. They try to find something, but they've been spotted out because of oreopheliaa from the shadows. Yes, that is another way that you could use that ultimate, and that is to gain info. And right now, Mad Army, babytz lurking in towards B, actually able to find another player. They could do so much off of this. They don't have to commit towards A, and that's why they're rotating off the map right now, and I like this.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be Jinny just throwing in that recon bolt to try and sell a fake, but it's gonna be kills here in favor of Mad Army. And now as the rotations are coming in, there's gonna be just 2 remaining for AE.
30 seconds left.
And it's gonna be, are they gonna meet here? Tarathiel is gonna get that 1 kill and use that neural theft to figure out where the rest of the members are. It's gonna be not a doable situation, so she'll just opt to save this operator.
Yeah, I think she wants to keep that for enerii in the next round because that has been instrumental in some of the opening picks that Alter Ego Celeste gets. Right now, even for the...
Just really repositions, and she'll be ready again with that flank. Anko in the perfect position, but it's gonna be Ayumiii here in this A site.
That's
getting that first kill.
The thing about Anko's positioning is that lurking position only works if the A hit is good. It wasn't, so her moving around in towards B just kind of alerts Alter Ego Celestè. So unfortunately for Mad Army, 4 players getting taken out. It's all up to JinNynaja once more. Lone survivor. And she starts things off with one headshot in towards enerii. Tried to dash away, but JinNynaja's still gonna get you. Now Alter Ego Celestè are thinking she could be around B. That's where the kill happened. She could also rotate. There's so much time, so much space that they need to play it safe. They have the numbers, so Alter Ego Celestè don't have to move that much. Maybe even just play for the full retake, right? You got 4 players converging onto JinNynaja's position. Nothing much that she could do there. So let her plant the spike. Ayumii's going to collect on all of this juicy intel. Calls out to her team. Maybe even going in for a peek. She heard the arrow go off right underneath heaven. She could actually pull something off here. Calls it out to her teammates. The paranoia comes through. JinNynaja's gonna go in! Oh my god, what a double spray! Goes in for even more now, but has to play this so carefully. The recon ball is calling everything out. They know that she's trying to go in aggressive, but she's going to get the quadra anyway! Tries to spray it down! Now it's going to be Mad Army going aggressive in towards the C site. They already have garage control, so they're just trying to push in, but off of that, Alter Ego Celestè instantly come in and take their place. The exchange happens, and Alter Ego Celestè come out victorious. So 2 players remaining right now. It's going to be one of them, babytz, pushing in and outside of B. She catches 1 player in the back. And as a Cypher, with her tripwires, her cameras, maybe even Cyber Cage as well, she could be such a strong lurker up on this B site that if the spike does get planted on A, I don't know how, okay, Alter Ego Celestè would actually come in for the retake, but, you know, getting exposed like that, yeah, it's going to hurt. Polly in a 1v2. Let's see if she's got this.
Yeah, she doesn't have any stars though to try and hold the spike, but she does have the Vandal at least to use. There's gonna be that gravity well, but doesn't really displace them. She will be mollied off, and she will be killed by Ayumiii.
Wow. Really unfortunate. No more stars to work with, and no teammate to play off of as well.
Okay, maybe just a use of that suppression to figure out if there are people there, but they use the recon instead.
Oh, that's not good. So much intel, and it seems like they're already committing into this. They're trying to dismantle that crossfire, and so far it's working out beautifully because of Anko going in for the triple right now. And with her Empress, she can get even more. Wants to push in, but the Cyber Cage is stopping her for now. She knows that they're on this other side of the wall, so just holding the angle for the time being. Oh, it gets shut down. The killing spree taken away by Tarathiel. 2v4 though, and it's still a tall order for Alter Ego Celestè. Maybe trying to find a separate angle. Oreopheliaa doing a little bit of a sneaky beaky. Teleporting right underneath her feet. A little bit of a fake, but it doesn't even matter because Mad Army, they already know this. They're just waiting for them to push in. Allows her to basically pick them apart one by one. But whatever it is, she's getting a little bit too inquisitive right now. She's going to eat a bullet from Tarathiel, but thankfully babytz is there to make it an even exchange. Still though, the push comes in towards A, and with only 1 more player here to stop that, Muffyn won't be able to hold them off for long. Polly comes in to help her out, but damage has been done. It's going to be a little bit of a 9mm bullet from oreopheliaa, and right now 1v2 plus the info from the suppression blade, the 0 point. babytz has been revealed. Maybe hiding in the purple jelly, a couple of pot shots, but she's not going to be able to find anything for now. And it's even getting slowed down because of that fragment. If she wants to find a favorable duel, she has to weave in and out of the Cyber Cage. But again, that thing is not solid, and oreopheliaa just shoots right through, getting a triple. Yes, you can shoot them down, but if they're placed in a position where you can't really get a clear shot on it, it's still going to go off. Whatever it is, though, Anko is going in for that really fast, aggressive play, just taking 1 player down, immediately backs off. This might be the bonus round for Alter Ego Celestè, but it's not going to be an easy one after all because of this sudden bursts of aggression from Mad Army. Now they're just holding in case someone pushes up, and in the midst of all that chaos, Muffyn actually sneaks up, but it's not quite the off angle that she was hoping for, and in this duel, Tarathiel will be able to burst her down with her Spectre. It's a free weapon upgrade. They might have control over A, but since the spike isn't there, they're reconsidering their options.
Yeah, and if they reconsider C, though, There will be trap wires here, not unless Ayumiii does take control, but the Cypher is so far away from this site. They have an idea that maybe they're going A because Muffyn was taken down, but that's gonna be a signal here that they're going towards the C site. Anko can't really use any of her abilities, so even if she takes down one, she won't be able to dismiss. So they have the C site open for free, but it's gonna be oreopheliaa running and gunning with that Spectre, catching Anko off guard. And this is now such a winnable situation that even with this bonus buy and Ayumiii getting that kill as well, and it's going to be just holding down their ground, and babytz getting that kill once the smoke dissipates.
Kind of complimentary. Right now, it's all dependent on whether or not babytz can take Ayumiii down. She doesn't! Close range, the Spectre still shreds, and all of a sudden, Jinny alone in that exposed.
But right now, going back to the ball game. Oh, they got blinded, so that dash doesn't really come in, and it's going to be Ayumiii with that ultimate bringing down Anko as well. But Muffyn with this operator. I mean, we've been waiting for this moment for her to be using this weapon, so it might be maybe multiple kills for her. Ooh, that barely misses. Barely misses though, but right now it's going to be a retake here. Okay. And oreopheliaa is just really TPing away to safety.
Yeah, reuniting with her team. It kind of bought a little bit of time because Jinny went back to check. Still though, they've relinquished control over C site, and that allows for MadArmy to push up front, but the question is, will the sprays through the smoke work out beautifully? So far, so good. Muffyn trying to lock them down. She's popping her Blade Storm as well, but so far, none of them are connecting. All three Ego Celestè are playing this so safe, and because they have the advantage of the spike being planted, it's that much more difficult. That's the momentum that they've got right now. All of these economy buys and everything, but Muffyn's gonna stop this for now. Quick double kill in towards C long, locks it out completely. And then all three Ego Celestè has to pay some respect. No, this is my house. You do not get to come in here and take these wins away from me. Still though, they're playing it slow off of those initial losses. They could recover. I don't want to down all three Ego Celestè just yet.
And they slow down and they want to pick up the pace for themselves, just as I mentioned earlier. But this, I mean, the A site is locked down. You have Jinny here peeking towards. Ooh, she had her recon bolt out, but good thing about that is she was quicker for that jiggle, and it's gonna be babytz shutting down Tarathiel as well, and another headshot towards Eisberg. It's now down to enerii. We've seen her do her own share of clutches, but it's gonna be is all of this a ruse? She's just really creeping here towards the site now, but she's gonna be met by Jinny here once that smoke dissipates. Ooh, it's gonna be another layer of blueberry and peanut butter jam here of a smoke, but everything else is happening here in A. It's gonna be a B push. It's gonna be enerii doing that quick plan towards B.
Okay. Still though, I think MadArmy are looking for the numbers game here. They've gotten a nice one on towards Tarathiel, but right now, going aggressive, it's gonna be Anko. She gets traded. Constantly doing these plays on her own. It could be detrimental for MadArmy, but right now, Cosmic Divide goes up in this spot. enerii might actually be able to push into this to deny it. Oh, okay, misses, dashes back. She wants to go into deny again though. Oh no, but they didn't get it halfway. It's gonna be Muffyn trying to do even more plays, but it's not gonna work out because of enerii. Just
scared for the team of AE because once that wall is up, it's impenetrable basically. But the way that AE did play that, again, they're outwitting and outsmarting MadArmy.
It's so good. And right now, they've got this null command. They're trying to play off of it, but thankfully, Muffyn is there to put a stop to it, along with Anko as well. Immediately shooting down the recon bolt. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but it doesn't even matter. Eisberg, oh my god, what is this disgusting play? She's just holding down the angles, taking out 3 players in the matches. I don't know. We haven't really seen any shock dart lineups from her as well, so she's just going to go for jiggles. Maybe early intel calls it out right now. She has the Harness Fury to stop the plan if she needs to. But here we go. Tarathiel trying to pull off a bit of a flank. It's not going to happen. Shut down by Polly. Spike not planted just yet, and they haven't even tapped it, but here they go, and JinNy is going to pop up the Hunter's Fury. Oh, it collects! It's a nice way to start things off. Counter Hunter's Fury kind of from Eisberg. She's immediately rotating back towards JinNy's position, but unfortunately in all that time, Anko and Polly push up front. All that's left is going to be Eisberg. She finds another frag, but JinNy has already spotted her out from her heaven position, spraying through. It's going to be Mad Army coming back into the game. Of economy, Muffyn spent hers as well, and I don't really like that. That means that if they want to, you know, I think their ultimates are their best chances at winning these rounds, and right now, without them, it's gonna be Alter Ego Celeste City. I mean, their frags are coming out huge, 2 already to start things off, weakening the defense by that much. No way you hold these 5 entries anymore, and Mad Army are just kind of lost, thinking that, is it going to be a push on B? No, they're actually rotating towards C. So they walk in, Muffyn gets a little bit curious, whiffs her first shot, dashes away, but I don't think she's going to stay alive for too long right now. That's right, Ayumiii walks up front and just puts her full of bullets. 2 players remaining, and no, that turns that into 1. Tarathiel with the lurk in towards Garage. It's just working out for Alter Ego.